Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hello, Peyton. Thank you for being here and being here first. And for the 9-month resub. What the hell? I love you, friends. Thank you so much. And we got a baby. We got a little flying nut. Oh my goodness. I was so worried that I was going to take too long that I wound up severely overeating because I just started shoving food in my face as fast as I could, and now I'm like, oh no, I don't feel good. I fucked up. But you know, we're here, we're thriving. I also haven't really been feeling super great the past couple days, but I do think that I have 2 spider bites on me, so that's super fun. And yeah, we're living life or whatever. Obviously not really in a face showing mode today, so we're gonna be playing with our gal. And yeah, how are you? How is life? We were originally gonna play The Sims, and then I'm just a little nervous to get into the very veggie, especially with the newer update and not knowing if all the mods are updated that come with it and stuff. So I decided, I had to cancel a stream earlier this week, so we're gonna play Witchwood, which is what we were going to play earlier this week. I really don't know anything about it. It looked comfy cozy. I've had it for a few months now, and I've never opened it even. So I'm really excited to play this with you guys. And then I know that I'm looking into oh my gosh, sorry. I'm looking into what I'm going to be streaming for next month. And then, so my idea is, for those in Discord, they know, but those who don't, hey, hi, how are ya? I want to do more Halloween-esque vibes, kind of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be streaming Sundays, and I'm going to be streaming Mondays. And on Wednesday nights, we're going to do movies, Halloween movies in the Discord. Hello, Bran. Welcome in, friend. Thank you for being here early. But yeah, so we're going to do Halloween movies in the Discord. And then the first, which is the first, that's not going to be a movie, but we are going to watch Over the Garden Wall, because collectively it's 110 minutes. It's a movie. So I'm so excited to start off with that. But then the other, I think 3 weeks that there are, the other 3 weeks there are, I'm going to do a poll each week so we can see what you guys want to watch. And no, you're totally fine, Brand. Thank you for being here and lurking. And also, hello, Flanny. Thank you for being here and being here early. Bio's in the other room because he's watching foosball, especially since the Cardinals are playing today. But yeah, so for the first Wednesday, like I said, we're going to watch Over the Garden Wall. And then the next week, I have it to where we can vote if we want to watch the live action 2002 Scooby-Doo, or if we want to watch the Addams Family Values. And then the week after that, I believe I have Wendell and Wild or Monster House. Then the week after that, I figured we could do a horror one. So I have Scream or Trick or Treat. And I don't recall watching Trick or Treat at all. I think Bio and I might have attempted to, and I might have not paid attention, or I might have fallen asleep. Both of those can be true. And then for the last movie night of Halloween, I'm going to have us choose between Hocus Pocus and Halloween Town. So I'm excited to see what people vote for. And I decided to throw some of those in there. I know that just with how busy it's going to be during Halloween time, that I have to, I'm not going to be able to stream on days I work because I'm going to be way too exhausted. I will still be taking most of Monday for myself, for those, so you don't yell at me. I am going to be taking the majority of Monday for myself and Bio, and then I'll stream Monday night, and then Sunday will be our streams. So my thought right now, until I hear back on if a collaboration is happening or not, is on Sundays we are going to go back and try and do Sim Sundays. But what I'm going to do is, oh my goodness, Flan, thank you for gifting Flanny a gift sub. And hey, Fanny, welcome. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. Enjoy your fun little emotes. And I appreciate you guys. Yeah! Oh. Thank you for the 50 biddies. I don't remember what I had things as because I forgot to change it. And I need to remember to change it before Halloween. Before Halloween, I need to change it. So yeah, so during October, we're going to do Sim Sundays. And what I'm going to do is each Sunday is going to be a different occult that we're going to look at. So we're going to look at vampires, we're going to look at werewolves, we're going to look at witches, and we're going to look at mermaids. And then we're going to just do some other aspirations and stuff. I know it's not really like Halloween, but like the occult in general. I thought that would be fun just to try and like go through some of those because I don't think that like I have done that. And then we're going to play Witchwood until we don't play Witchwood anymore, like when we finish the game. But I know that the last Tuesday of the month, we're going to play Whittle Misfortune, and I'm so excited to play that with you guys. And then this upcoming Sunday around 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, we are going to have Community Day. So I have Jackbox 3 in my arsenal, and then whoever's here, whatever we want to play, I'm down to play it. And yeah, buddy, what's your question? I'm here for answers. And then, yeah, so I figured on Sunday, we'll just kind of see like who's around and who wants to play anything. And that will let fate decide what we're playing. Have we heard about the Knights of Guinevere? That sounds familiar. That sounds familiar. Let me look. I haven't watched it, but it looks really pretty. Like the illustration. Like, is it something that's just coming out? Because the name sounds familiar, and the illustration looks very, 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 very vaguely familiar. But, like, not enough that I'm like, yeah, absolutely, this is the best. Ooh, okay. I might have to check it out. I still haven't watched Owl House. It's on my list. I know I need to watch it. The Neurospicy recently is just holding on to We Bare Bears for dear life. I don't know why that's where it's at right now, but you know, like I even tried. Okay, for those who don't know, don't judge. But those who know. Like, I even tried watching Bluey the other day, and I was like, I want to watch We Bare Bears. And I hear so many good things about Owl House. So, like, I need to. And I want to. I just haven't. We Bare Bears has me in a chokehold, okay? And I really don't know why. I don't know why it randomly, like, popped up. I mean, the other night I did watch Chowder for, like, the millionth fucking time. But, you know, as we do, this Neurospicy definitely, like, enjoys the kids shows for the most part. The YouTube series. That's totally fair and valid. I'll definitely have to check it out though, because it looks super pretty. And it's animated, so like usually I can deal with like more animated stuff, like anyways, like in that regard. I'm excited. I'll have to. Do you mind messaging that to me so I can remember to check that out, friend? There's some queer characters and it's pretty silly goofy. Ooh, that sounds nice. Yeah, definitely might have to check it out. What was it? I was in a really bad mindset, and that was probably what kind of did me in a little bit. But there was I can't remember. It's on HBO Max, and it's like a Harley Quinn. I think it's a Harley Quinn show or something like that. And it was really fucking gory. And I was like, listen, I need to tap out just a little bit. Just a little bit right now. Oh, I like that you're able to post a link because I don't think you're supposed to be able to post a link. But I did click on it and I did add it to the thing. No, you're fine. I think it's funny that you're able to because everyone else gets... gets in trouble, so hey. Maybe since you had a VIP? Maybe? But yeah, I'm excited. I know nothing about what Witchwood is about. Let me see if it says anything on here. It says Wytch. Oh, let me do this. I can let you guys look at it with me. It says Wychwood is a crafting adventure game in an expressive land of gothic fables and fairy tales. As a mysterious,
I'm just a girl.
Oh, you scare me. I'm just a girl. It did spook me though. It was a lot louder than I was anticipating. Oh, as the mysterious old witch of the woods, you will explore a strange countryside, collect magical ingredients, brew sorcerous enchantments, and pass your twisted judgment upon a capricious, I don't know, cast of characters and creatures. After all, how will they ever learn if you don't teach them the moral of the story? Cleverly rendered storybook art, gather, collect, grow, and craft bizarre ingredients, toxic toadstools, eye of newt, and bottled fear. Research and concoct devious spells and sorceries. Turn the greedy into frogs, trick the wicked with cunning curses. Explore an allegorical world of tall tales, uncovering colorful personas and fantastical narratives. Use your wit and guile to solve puzzles and the strange monsters of the forest. Because, like, even here, I'm just like, the colors look really pretty, and I really like that. So yeah, I've had this for a while. I know nothing about this game. I have not even, like, watched a single playthrough. So, hey, that is now. Maybe if it wants to open, I would laugh so hard if it doesn't and it just crashes and we're just stuck here looking at each other. Only, you just could look at my model. Beanie's being a little extra naughty today. It might be really loud now, so I'm so sorry. Okay, hello. Okay. Aww. Bean. Come here, baby girl. You want up here? Okay, so it does sound like I should turn off that. I'm excited! I think there's a continue just because I, like, might have opened it once. Yeah. Yeah. Because I don't remember even, like, playing it, like, opening it, honestly. But I must have once. Oh, we got talking. Once upon a time, there lived an odd little witch in an odd little house. She spent most of her days tending to her odd little garden and resting in her odd little chair. On this day, however, her sleep is interrupted by an odd little noise. Okay, I really tempted on making a goat noise, but insert goat noise here. Oh my goodness, let me scoot up in my chair. I haven't sat in my desk chair since Sunday, I think. So I'm a little out of sorts. Who's there? Get up. Bang. Use F to interact. Okay, so it's Wasad for moving. This is getting really loud really fast. Let me... Oh yeah, I also did have to turn in... Well, we're going to be... my... Well, that's not what I wanted to do. My kitty ear headset is broken. So, you know, that's a fun thing. So, we're gonna have to turn that in, because luckily it is still under warranty. Oh! Sorry. I don't know why that was the noise I decided to make. Okay, can I interact with you? I like that it look like we have like a cauldron or like a pot upside down. So like the little handles on the side look like earrings. You devil. How dare you wake a young lady from her beauty sleep? Nah. Shoo shoo. Get out of my house, you mindless beast. You're making a mess. With a swift kick in the rump, you boot the goat through the front door. When did this place get so cluttered? I could have sworn I swept the hearth just yesterday. First things first, my old grimoire. My old grimoire must be around here somewhere. New chapter. First things first. I'm hoping that I like this game because I do have it scheduled to play a lot because I feel like I've been really bad about not finishing games on stream. Like I want to say the like lesbian vampire game, I haven't finished that. I didn't finish Lost in Play. I do think those are the only two that I haven't finished, like aside from like the very veggie challenge, but here it is. It's lighter than I recall. Your grimoire contains all of your craftable recipes. You can open it at any place by at any time by pressing H. By pressing H. Ooh. A speckled herbal paste that heals aches and pains, heals depleted parts. So there's all sorts of spells we're gonna learn. Oh my goodness. It's a big spell book for Elmo. Okay. I like that we can track like the quests and stuff though. Oh my gosh, so sorry. I really did overeat before stream because I panicked and I wanted to be here on time. Okay, find your braided belt in the chest. How long has it been stored away? Oh, sorry. All my recipes are missing. That damnable creature has chewed up the pages of my book. Where's my belt? I needed to carry my things if I'm gonna go confront the beast. I must have left it in that trunk over there. I wonder if this is one that I can play with controller. But I did start doing keyboard and mouse because my controller is in the other room. So we can select the braided belt. Ooh. Imp Eye Nut. Its thorny husk has stimulating properties, whether ground and consumed or simply stepped on. Reedy twine. Tough plant fibers roughly braided into a thin rope. And seeker vine. Even the least likely of places, this tenacious ivy always finds a way. Cool. Okay. Oof, my poor back. How long was I napping for? A good dose of medicine ought to soothe these aching bones before I head outside. At least I still have the recipe for my mending... mending poultice? So we're gonna open... spells. Okay, but we can't craft it because we don't have these. What happens here? Interact? Oh, is it here? Yeah. Okay, she's automatically walking. Okay. Let's go here and do it too. Oh, bitch, take it. Thank you. Okay. H. So we can do this. So we can craft it. So we're, I didn't know how to hold it. Okay. So we crafted it and then we right click to heal. Ew. I feel like I'm gonna fuck with this game. I think it'll be cute. I think it'll be just the right amount of, you know, a mixture of things. I think it'll be a good mix. You step outside into a humid marsh and immediately stub your toe on a twisted root. Ouch! Close your eyes for a wink, and the next thing you know, the whole yard's gone into the weeds. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear braying through the dense bramble. Where'd that cross-eyed Billy get to? He could at least put those gnashers to good use on this lawn. Also, I apologize. You may or may not pick up bio clapping because he gets excited. Open your map. Tab to get a better look at your surroundings. Okay. Oh. So right now we don't have much here. He beckons without fingers. Why is that so goofy? Okay. So we know where roughly we should go, but sometimes I just want to look at stuff instead because it's so neat. Some shears will cut those. I really like the art style of this, like a lot. I really like the colors. I do feel like I'm walking really fast though, but you know, that I guess is part of all kind of stuff. Hello, hello, little bit boat. Bah. He's so emo looking in his little portrait. I love him. I love him. Is that all you got to say for yourself? Back. The goat coughs up a disgusting hairball. Oh, he can talk? Oh, how the fuck are we going to talk? What voice are we giving him? Yes. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me now? Apologies. It's been so long since I've used a mortal vessel. Yuck. There's dirt in its mouth. Puh, puh. You can talk? Of course I can talk. Has your mind become so filled with cobwebs that you've forgotten your old friend? You wound me, madam. It's good to see you up and about. I was beginning to wonder if you'd ever awaken, though I suppose time flows strangely in this place. Anyway, I've come to collect. Do you have the amount we agreed upon? Amount? Amount of what? Oh dear. If you really don't remember, we should go over the contract details again. Down there. The goat nods his head towards the ancient stone gateway looming nearby. And just how am I supposed to get through that solid rock? You're the one who sealed it last. Take a closer look. I'm sure it will come back to you. Open your witch's eye to inspect objects and creatures and discover their weaknesses. I'll help you out, trust me, in this. Stone pillar, an unusually large standing stone wrapped with enchanted engravings. Interesting, okay. So we need unveiling powder. Don't underestimate your senses, my dear. You may be old, but you can still see things others cannot. Hidden weaknesses lying below the surface. Ah, I can see it now. There are shallow runes etched onto the surface of the stone, but they are too faint for me to read. A powder of unveiling ought to do the trick. If you hadn't made a snack of my book, I wouldn't have to retranscribe my recipes. I shall not be held liable for any losses or inconveniences incurred as a result of abyssal possessions. By inspecting objects and creatures, you can learn new recipes to craft in your grimoire. Oh, sorry about the goat. What about over here? Ooh, vine the tangled ruin. These old stones are tightly wrapped in innumerable vines. So shears for that. Okay. But we don't have shears. We have ingredients. We have this. Oh, I can craft this. Okay, so I'm gonna go back over here. I like the little running noises. Okay, so we're gonna handful of the glowing powder onto the runes of the doorway. A cool blue light emanates from the glyphs and envelops the entrance and its aura. You squint, attempting to discern the meaning of the letters. They appear to be in some obscure runic alphabet. What gibberish is this? It looks like it was carved by a frightened hen. It must be written in the umbral tongue. Allow me to translate. The goat steps up to the doorway and pauses. Well, what does it say? The goat swings its shaggy head towards you. Dark, matted wool obscures the creature's beady eyes. I cannot see. Unbelievable! What help are you, then? I didn't come here to help. I came to collect. Now do something about this mop of hair, wouldn't you? Fine. I think I have some rusty old shears down in the garden. We do need the shears. Well, why didn't I see them earlier? Because, like, there's a shovel here. I'm assuming this is the garden she's talking about. Oh, I go on the chestnut. Oh. I keep forgetting what button to hit. There we go. Yeah, we got the shears. I want to collect more things now. As you hack at a thick tangle of vines with your shears, the tendrils seem to double in density and threaten to swallow up the doorway no matter how hard you work. Where do you think you're going? You haven't forgotten about me again, have you? Okay, it's not time. Let me go back over here. Give you a haircut. Come on close to the shears. His eyes are crazy. With much protesting and a nicked ear, you shear away clumps of dirty hair from the goat's eyes. Much better. Oh my! Were you always this grotesque, or is my memory failing me as well? Watch your tongue, or I'll give it a good snip too. Now, can you read the runes or not? Yes. Ahem. A space beneath, she sleeps alone. Tokens given up to the unknown. Fires of four shall unroot the stone. Braziers burn and await the crone. Crone? Who's it calling a crone? And what are these tokens I'm to burn? Perhaps you ought to take a closer look at those braziers. Oh, these things. Shiny stone, frog slime, dog hair, and a blue feather. Okay. Dog hair, bird feather, frog slime, and shiny stone? I don't suppose you swallowed up any of those things while I was asleep. I don't think so, but feel free to sift through this creature's leavings if you want to be completely sure. However, there's a whole world outside this little swamp, you know. See that gateway over there? The one with a lovely green flame? The goat motions to the far side of your yard. I guess a brisk walk in the woods would do these creaky joints some good. Too much time indoors is bad for the humors. But it's this. This what is not gonna let me do this. Thanks. I like that the stuff rejuvenates after so long. Okay, will you let me do it now? Thick, tangled vines have overgrown the ruined entrance. Something sharper than your fingernails will be needed to get through. Okay, Snipping and tearing, your shears make short work of the bramble. And stop it! You cut your way through the remaining vines and suddenly step onto a cold stone dais. Days? Dies? I don't know. Time seems to flow backwards, or maybe it speeds forwards. An oppressive, star-filled void stretches as far as you can see, though there is no wind or sound in this void. A warm fall breeze, and the chirping of birds seizes your attention. A doorway. Please. Ooh, can I get anything else? Do you have more things for me? There's a little goat up here. Interesting. Okay, so we have no choice. We have to go through this one. To the oh, should we do D? It's as if the wood itself was parted to allow through it. From the birds, we need snap traps. Okay. I think this is where oh. Let me gather some more things first. I am a collector of sorts. I like to grab things. Oh, who are you? A rugged, hard-eating man. What's that? Ew. Whoa! I got in trouble. I got in trouble for fighting. I just wanted to fight the dog, I guess. I'm getting really far away from my hoodie. But listen. It's fine, there's so many people out here. Lumberjack. See, this is why I can't play these games. Because I'm like, I just want to go do the things. I want to collect those things. Hatchet. Okay. That's going to have to be in later as probably. We probably should talk to the people who, you know, we're supposed to. Like an order, maybe. Kind of, sort of. But there's so many things I can pick up. Who are you? Ragamuffin. His enthusiasm for catching frogs. Oh, you're a fairy? Oh. Interesting. Whoa, what are you? Interesting. So many cool things. Okay. I like the little pee. Okay. Was the astronomer guy who we saw first? Yeah. These things grow back pretty fast. Okay, yeah, we get a hatch. I don't know what... This is a lot of voices to give them, so I don't think that's gonna happen. The woman spins around on her heels so quickly, she nearly hits you with her spyglass. Ah, you startled me. Can't you see I'm busy with my scientific research? Research? What is it you're looking for with that contraption? Why, the famed indigo-tuft forest lark. They said to be native to the forest, and this forest only. Have you seen one, perchance? You glance upward at the small blue bird perched atop the oblivious woman's hat. I haven't, sorry. A shame. Well, it's never too late to open one's eyes to the wonders of the natural world. You'll never know what you'll discover. She points at a nearby woodland critter, stuffing its cheeks with seeds. Take that squirrel, for example. Spend a few moments watching its behavior, and you learn everything you need to know about it. Observation G is key. Now, if you don't mind, I wouldn't want to miss making an exciting new discovery. The bluebird glances vacantly at you before pooping on the brim of the woman's hat. Okay, so that was what, Lance? Because you're just telling me, like, what I can do, but, like what I need to do? But I don't have that. Do I need to talk to this guy? Hello, hunter man. Ugh. Evening, ma'am. Come to check on the pottery? I'm afraid I just fired the kilns up, so they'll be a while still. Pottery. I was admiring that fine canine over there. You point to the scraggly-looking mutt patrolling the yard. May I give her a petting? Oh, you can try, but I wouldn't if I value your fingers. She's a touch about it today and doesn't like people getting near the ovens. I have a way with animals. Surely I can find something to calm her down. Well, that's what I tried. But I need this morsel. Listen, my thing and my searching around and being stupid is what I should have done this whole time. Whoa. Aw, man. Oh, jeez. I don't know about this. You tap the man's shoulder and he nearly tumbles headfirst into the well. Ah! What's the matter with you? I could have fallen in. Then perhaps you shouldn't be leaning over the edge, like some wobbly stork. What's so interesting down this well anyways? Well, my grandpappy used to tell me that people dropped all sorts of treasure down there, just waiting for someone to dig it up. Got myself a truffle and thought I'd give it a go. But the rope's out and it looks awful dark and damp, and I get goosebumps just thinking about all the ghoulies that might be lurking down there in the shadows. Ever consider those ghoulies might get goosebumps thinking about you lurking up here in the sunlight? No, not really. Not sure if that makes me feel any better about them, actually. Maybe the business of treasure hunting isn't for me after all. Here, why don't you take my trowel? I don't think I'll be needing it. You can go down to the well and see those ghoulies yourself. He offers you a small trowel. It looks like it's never been used. Take it. This all well is deep and dark. You might be able to climb down into it, but the rope has long since rotted away. Ooh, we can use the tweed. You toss a length of strong, homemade rope down into the darkness. It seems like it should support you without much fuss. Okay, sir, you gotta breathe whatever. Okay, can I talk to this guy though? Will you give me something I need to? Ooh. Whoa, what are you? A little soot sprite! Look at his little boingy noises. Hey, you there. Give me a hand, would you? With what? You seem to have everything under control. These stumps aren't going anywhere. My darn useless son was supposed to help me, but he's wandered off again. Probably to go bother frogs and eat bugs or some nonsense. Anyway, I need help clearing away some of these dead logs. It's late in the season and the wood has started to rot. Just be careful of the purple mushrooms that sometimes grow inside. They'll make you powerful sleepy if you breathe in the spores. As much as I do love poisonous fungi, I'm not much of a lumberjack. Nonsense! Anyone can experience the joys of splitting a fine stump. Here, my boy won't be missing his hatchet. Take it. Like, talking about like this? Yeah. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. Yeah. Dong, 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 dong. It's so cute, the little food sprite. Do I think there was something over here where we needed to hatch it, maybe? Wait, Liddy. What's with a great stinking pot on your head? I would ask the same about those stinking frogs in your trousers. Ah, you're just jealous. The boy fumbles between trying to wrangle all his frogs and swiping ineffectually at wayward flies with the shoddy-looking bug net. Juggling a little more than you can handle, eh? What exactly are you hoping to accomplish flailing about like that? Are you daft? Me frogs are hungry, so I gotta catch some of these fireflies to feed them. He takes another wild swing, misses his target entirely. Why don't you let me to take a few of those frogs off your hands for a moment? That would let you swing that net properly. Oh, I see how it is. You're after me precious prizes. Well, how about I give you the net and you catch me some fireflies? Then maybe I'll think about trading you one of my froggies. Boy waggles the net in your face. Interesting. Ooh, we caught a fairy. We caught this. And this thing was a hatchet, yeah. You come back here, you. I'll top you up good. Oh. Oh my god, you're so cute though. I don't want to top you. It was so cute. They fucking killed him. He was just a baby. Oh no. Well, these hoppers aren't going to stick around with an empty belly. The faster you catch those fireflies, the faster we can eat. The frogs can eat. The boy holds out an empty jar with holes pumped in the lid. The boy shakes the jar, rattling the captured insects like pennies in a piggy bank. No, these are nice and juicy. The lads are going to feast tonight. Now, about our deal. You agreed to trade me one of your pets there. What deal? I don't remember making no deal. A frog springs out of the boy's overalls and plops down by his feet with a wet slap. Dang it, there goes Slippery Pete. He takes a clumsy swipe at the amphibian, but the creature squeezes out of his grasp and bounces into the underbrush. Ah, shucks, I never liked him anyway. If you can catch him, he's all yours. Got him. Get the frog slam. Okay. So we got that. So we're getting closer to where we need to be for things, I feel like. We need a snap trap, which I feel like the snap trap is going to have to be what's over here. Oh wait, the little soup sprite. Yeah, we can get them this right. Oh shit. Let me get the little guy. Let me get the... Yeah! Okay. Oh, honey, let's chop down. Don't tell me to get chopping. Bruh, I've been chopping. Oh, you want to eat? No? Am I done? How many things do you want me to chop? I feel like I'm chopping a lot. There are also snapshots. Okay. Because maybe I need to do one of these to get the, It fucking kills them, dude! What the fuck? My little burb. This one got a little squirrel. Okay. So here I can do the thing for that. Because they like they want that. So I'm gonna get this, and to craft that, I need a jug of water, but forest well. Okay. That's fucking crazy. I killed them. I killed them. It's so fucked, you guys. What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna go into the well now. I need the trolley. Empty jar. So that's what I need to find though, is the empty jar. I wonder if the empty jar will just kind of pop up at some point. I don't know where to find the empty jar. Because I feel like that's what I need, but I don't know where to find it. Something stirs inside, but does not move. Okay, but how do I get the jar? So I like that it's puzzle in the sense of you have to try and figure out like how and where to get certain items from. I like and hate it because I'm dumb. I'm not the brightest. Okay, so we need to try and find an empty jar, but I don't know who's gonna give us an empty jar. Because we have to have the well water to make the thing. For you. Bars, which is wait until it's time to open. Oh. Interesting, okay. I hash it. Interesting. Listen, homie, can I hash at you? Ba 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 ba. Okay. But how do I? Where do I get the jar? Fine. You want me to get to chopping, but I feel like I've chopped so much. There's something specific that I'm like looking for to bring you. I don't know. Okay, let me go to journal. So we need to get the dog, so we have to do that. So and I can't pet the dog until I get close. So I can't get close until I have a jar of water. But I need to find where I'm getting the jar from. Oh, do I need to go back and talk to you? I don't know. Oh, wee bit stuck. Because we did essentially what she wanted. We did what he wanted. We got fairy dust. We got fireflies. Or lightning bugs or whatever. We got a frog here. Oh, I'm not fucking please. Makes me so sad. He makes little baby noises. It's just crazy. I guess we can see if we can go up a little further into the wall. Here are the dogs. Okay, we can't go. Let me see if I can go any further back up this way. Don't think so though. Yeah, that's as high up as it'll let us. That way, but it looks like eventually we should be able to go back that way. There's something about the gate. Hello, hello, Mo. How you doing, buddy? I need to... Listen. Don't come at me. Is this literally... That will literally... Okay. Amy. That's all I had to do was go back there for the thingy. I thought it was gonna attack me. Ugh. But how you doing, buddy? Absolutely no worries about lurking at all. We've barely played any of this game. Not too far into it. Oh yeah, let's do this. Need to craft one of these. Craft one of these, because then we can craft this. And craft it just in case. That, like how about? Okay, we're going to go take this thing back to the dog. Why is the mopey do? I'll catch my breath for a moment. Okay, you do that. I think eventually, once we're done with... Whoop. I think once we get that... frog slime, blue feather, shiny stone, and dog hair. That's all I need for those braziers. I should head back home now. Hello, what can we do? Also, one thing that I will say is weird is when I scroll up, it goes down on my list, and then when I scroll down, it goes up on my list. That I don't like. Just because it breaks my brain. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Time to go home? Sure, because I fucked up, and I used it, and I didn't mean to use it. Open the shrine door, ignite the first brazier. Hello, good. The brazier awakes. I don't know if it's brazier or brazier. I don't know. The brazier awakes. Or awaits an offering. Blue feather. A strong force pulls the feather down into the large basin like a magnet. It bursts into a bright flash of light as cold flames engulf its essence. Okay, your turn. The brazier awaits an offering. Dog hair. The dog's hairs take a moment to fall from her fingers, fluttering down into the basin one by one. The fur bristles into foul-smelling coils before erupting into a cold green flame. The brazier awaits an offering. Give it some frog slime. You gently squeeze the globs of wet slime from your satchel into the basin. The mucus bubbles and pops before cold flames reduce it to a fine, odorless ash. And the last one. The brazier awaits an offering. Give it the shiny stone. You drop the stone into the basin with a resounding chiming sound. Fractures trace across the pebble before it cracks open and a cold green light swallows it within its flames. The emerald flames of the braziers play strange shadows across the stone doorway. You watch as fingers of shadows crawl up the rock face and crack open the solid granite like stale bread. The stone crumbles away into darkness, revealing a yawning stairway descending down into the cold earth. After you, madam. Okay, going to the shrine. First things first, remember your contact with the goat. Or contract with the goat, I think. Wow, who's this? Sleeping maiden. A beautiful young woman seems to be fast asleep inside a delicate glass coffin. Encased inside a gilded crystal coffin lies the body of a young woman. Though she sleeps in an enchanted slumber, her angel's features express a deep sadness. Also, I hope you guys can hear me okay over the audio. I might need to turn it down just a smidgen, and of course, you know, we'll minimize the game too while we're at it. The sound of cloven hooves echo against the marble floors as a goat comes to your side. Quite something, isn't she? Do you remember bringing her to me? I brought her to you. Why? Who is she? I haven't the faintest idea. All I know is you brought her lifeless form to my doorstep and begged me to save her soul. Save her from what? And why is she asleep? Why? From the 12 wicked souls whom you said wronged her in life, villains who deceived her and cheated her and broke her spirit. And as we agreed, here she will sleep until our contract is fulfilled, until you bring me those 12 wicked souls. What? I remembered no such contract. Our pact is binding, regardless of what you do or do not remember. At the ghost's words, you feel something hard. Yep. You feel something hard and dark locked away in the depths of your heart. It speaks the truth. And just, why should I do your bidding? Why is that? 1 second. Why did that? Okay. And just why should I do your bidding? Seems like a lot of bothersome trouble to me. Why do I care about some sleeping beauty? Bring me the 12 souls, and I will release the sleeping maiden from her slumber. Our agreement will be fulfilled. Who knows, in time you may even remember why you brought her to me in the first place. Or you can simply return to the comfort of your little hovel, where you will waste away until the weeds grow so thick that not even your shears will be able to cut you free. And your mind will stay as empty as that grimoire of yours. But it is a big decision to make so hastily. Why don't you sleep on it? A heavy weight fills your marrow. Your eyelids flutter, barely able to stay open. What have you done to me? I can't stay awake. Oh, we may go sleepy. We woke up. Just making sure there's not anything. Oh. Cauldron. Okay. To the outside. Good morning. I trust you've made up your mind. Will you collect the souls I've asked for, or would you prefer to stay stuck in this festering swamp? All right. No need to get your horns in a twist. I'll do as you ask. You haven't given me much choice. Splendid. As it happens, I can already sense the first 4 souls we seek. 2 are in the forest, another in the swamp to the north, and the last in the fields to the south. Could you be more specific? Near a shapely stump, perhaps inside a tree with a face, by an overgrown mushroom grove? What do I look like? A compass? Go out there and look for yourself. Okay. New chapter, The Sleeping Maiden. So we have to collect 4 souls. The bear, the ox, the leech, and the snake. Interesting. Just in case, because you never know what you need. Snip, snip. Oh yeah, can I use this? Should I use it? Nope. I guess we're just going for it. Into the darkness. So do I have to go back in there? Because I think that's the only one I can go into right now. Okay, so snake, bear, ox. I wonder what stories are gonna transpire. Since they're based off of some like fable tales. you know? Oh, we weren't able to go here before. Who are you? A goblin. Talks big, but it's cowardly after. Oh, you fucking bitch! This tree moves. They're all mad at me. God. Need stuff in the fields. God. Okay. Oh, you heal yourself. Oh my god, get out of here. Interesting. What a dumb baby. Okay. Wait, stick on that. Okay. Okay, what do we need to do here? Because is this where... Okay, we're close to where that snake thing is. Once perhaps part of a lovely plaza, and now a little more than a bird bath. Okay, so this is the snake. You approach a young woman, weeping sorrowfully in her palms. She catches her breath for a moment and looks out longingly over the placid lake. Oh, my sweet songbird, why have you forsaken me to a life devoid of your love? Tears well up in her eyes as she buries her face once again. You consider leaving this melodrama well enough alone, but something about the poor girl reminds you of the maiden slumbering under your house. You draw out a tattered handkerchief and offer it to the maiden. There, dry your eyes, my child, and tell old Granny what the matter is. Oh, thank you, you're very kind. She takes the cloth and daintily, dabs the corner of her eyes, swallowing the last of her sobs. She composes herself before sighing wistfully. It's my beloved. Such a sweet and romantic man with the voice of a meadowlarky. Ah, I get it. He dumped you. Well, don't worry. There's plenty of other frogs in the swamp. What? No! He loves me, and I him. Though our families would never allow us to be together, he'd come and sing outside my balcony every night. One night, we both vowed to escape and meet by this lake. Her lip quivers. I waited and waited under the waning moon, even past the morning sun, but he still didn't reveal himself. Tough break. Maybe he just wasn't that into you. The woman snaps at you with sudden vitriol. He would never abandon me. We're destined to be together. She slips back into the melancholic gaze over the lake. Even now, I can still hear the beautiful melody of his lute coming from across the water. Over the dull sounds of the lapping waves and quaking waterfowl, faint noises Oh, some faraway stringed instrument whisper through the reeds. Oh, I hear it too. Maybe you aren't just mad in love. It's coming from somewhere in the middle of the lake. He's out there somewhere, I just know it. She crumples into another dramatic bout of inconsolable tears. No, no. I'm sure it's just some echo bouncing off the shore. I'll go find where this tardy bard of yours has run off to. Press tab to open your journal and review quest objectives. Track quest to display what to do next. Okay. Reveal the source of the sounds by the lake. Something sneaky is hiding and laughing in the woods. Use... I don't know what item that is. This? The snake. Press tab to view. These little fucking goblin guys. Because I doubt I could just walk in the water. Yeah, no, I can't. Don't go near these guys. They're assholes. They like to hurt me. Assholes who like to hurt me. Okay, that's as far as I can go. I need to figure... How do I get out there? Yeah. Oh. The music seems strongest on the shore, but even here you can't quite place the source. It seems to be emanating from the half-sunken ruin poking out of the lake's water. Maybe that fool bard's hiding way out there. But I can't swim as well as hens fly. Suddenly, some unseen voice chitters mockingly in your ear. The musical man you'll never see. You spin around, but no one is there. Just a nattering laughter bouncing on the wind. Who's there? Show yourself, spirit. Oh. Yeah, it's a pixie. Legends tell of strangers' whispers. From nowhere. Hereabouts, perhaps this is their shore. You snap your hand around the elusive creature and squeeze. Ah! Let me go, you knobby pot! You crushed the life out of me! You trifling little pest. What do you know about this music? Music? What music? All I hear is the snapping waves and the peeping birdies. Your wrinkly old ears must be full of bugs. Don't you play smart with me. I'll pop off your head like a daisy. Ooh, you must mean that music. It's the sound of the snake's traveling circus. Oh, I thought everyone knew that. Circus stays still, but the door's the thing that travels, you see. Oh, and right now the door's out on that lake, but you'll never get in. You give the wretched sprite a good shake, and a shower of glittering dust sheds off its wings. Tell me how to cross the lake, or I'll make a necklace from your teeth. If only fey folk can show the way. Did fairies build a bridge? Keep all you big folk out unless the snake invites them in. You're a fairy, aren't you? Where's the bridge? Huh, we're a pixie, not one of those flammy-panny mushroom herders. Besides, the bridge is invisible to the big stompers like you. The creature peers over your shoulder and waves its tiny arms. Oh, look! There's a fairy now. Why don't you ask her? You turn to look, but in your moment of distraction, the pixie sinks its sharp teeth into your finger. I like the game so far, I'd say. I really like the illustration of it. There's a couple like minor things that I would say that I don't really care for. One of which is with my inventory with my scroll wheel. when I scroll down, I would assume that I'm going down through my list or like to the right on my list, but it does the opposite. And that I don't really like just because it breaks my brain. But like otherwise, it's not bad. Like I haven't played like too much, and honestly, we'll see how far we get tonight. I'm thinking like maybe like within the next 40 minutes, like I'll be done, or whenever we're at a good stopping point on this. But I didn't see a spot to change the keybinds for it, but I can check here in a second. Ouch, you sneaky little blighter. Spring flee from your grass. The slippery monster chitters a laugh and vanishes in a cloud of smoke. You look down at your dust-covered hand. Fairy or not, this bridge must be around here somewhere. Controls. Oh, I can use controller, but I just haven't. So yeah, it's just moving and aiming. Yeah, there's not any, yeah, it just is what it is, unfortunately. So I need to figure out how to go over there, but it's not gonna let me. Okay. This tree is also a monster tree that hates me. Like, there's so many things this time in the forest that want to get us. So you have to be careful, because there's also not, like, a difficulty setting. It just is. It just is. Oh, you're still out here. Spotted anything lately? I wonder how many of the other people are still going to be there too then. Because in this way, as the fairies, they said I should be catching. No. I wonder if there's a different thing. And then I keep wanting to hit M for map, and that's another thing that is not a thing. So the forest is getting bigger. So that's also like interesting, like with it. And I'm curious on like how grindy some of the like items you need might wind up being. It's easy to kind of get stuck on some of like the items in the game too, I noticed. But I'm also a little dumb, so there is also that. Oh, I didn't mean to go down in here. Whippies. We'll go back up here. Okay. Oh, we can go through here now. Interesting. Interesting. These trees get mad. Do they throw things at me? Listen, I'm running past things I shouldn't be running past because they're angry at me. But I don't really know what else to do. What are you? Pixie nest. Oh. Whoa. What does that do? Interesting. I hit a button that I don't know. Yeah. Interesting. I found a button. Oh, to make these. Oh, I can make this for the tree. Okay. Useful against dryads, but we haven't come across any of those yet. I still need to be able to make these, but I have to be in the field. So I have a small feeling we're gonna wind up being back and forth with a few things. Let's do this. That's all that really did. It was just make it so I could see these pixies to like get. But that was kind of pointless. And a pain in my ass. Like it wasn't really needed. I don't feel like. Yeah. Okay, well that's cool. Okay, we're back over with a snake lady. These guys, they just don't like me. I need to figure out the tree thing. Okay, that's as far up as it'll let us go here for right now. Let me see. I want to try and use one of these on the tree guys, just because I'm curious. What's down here? Okay, this is where this area is. I'm pretty sure that there is a tree down right here. Oh, why did it not work? Okay, that's all. I feel a little fucked up in that, but you know. They're just on fire right now, homie. I don't know what else to tell you, sorry. I would say that's another thing that, like, I personally am a little bit of a baby about in this, because I didn't realize that I'd have to, like, harm things. And I feel bad. Okay, this lets me go into the swamp. We're going into the swampy vines. Get out, me swamp. Oh. Okay, bait stick. Weakness. Okay, there's a lot of things happening. I don't know. We're gonna just put that stake there. I don't know. I don't know what this does. These are all like. Who said my eyes have gone milky? Please come a little closer, sister. I don't believe we've met before. Why do you call me sister? I don't need sight to see someone who's also signed a dark contract. The woman looks blindly through you, though you can sense her focus. Contract? So you've had dealing with that damnable goat too? What sort of pact did he rope you into? Oh, you know how it is. I was young and he weren't no goat when I knew him. We used to dance naked under the blood moon and raise the dead to frighten old country folk. But it's ancient history now. Old age comes for us all, and eventually you've got to hang up the sacrificial dagger and settle down into the comforts of retirement. I know the feeling. I miss my cozy chair and little fireplace. Seems like a fine spot you've got here. Well, it's not posies and pumpernickel. She clutches worriedly at the mouth Ma's eating blanket in her lap. What's rattled your bones? Maybe I can help? It's my dear old husband. Handsome chap, although a little bit clumsy. He had a tumble trying to weed out some swamp traps from the yard. Awful things like to snap at your toes when you're not looking. Anyways, he twisted his ankle pretty bad and went off to the sick house to have a look at it. But that was a few days ago. He should have been back by now. And these legs haven't worked right in decades, so I can't even go to check in on him. I've been so worried. I even thought about making another contract. Don't you dare. You just wait here. I'll go find him and see what the bother is. Thank you, sister. The sick house is down the road to the west. Be careful of the critters along the way. They've got a taste for blood. So that's the thing too, is like, I don't feel like there's so many blood-sucking critters over here. This, I'm gonna get these for this one. Okay. I'm just a girl. Yes. Okay, you try to get me. Whoa, what's this big guy back here? He's kind of freaky looking. Whoa. What is this whole place here? Rising body plant. Growth up. There's a body. Oh, I missed some frogs though if I wanted to see while I'm over here. Two cups to break alone with my hand. Oh, there we go. I don't know what you are. Interesting. Oh, fuck. Yeah. I would say that this game has a lot of components to it that you have to, like, pay attention to, and I feel like it's gonna wind up being a little grindy. So I'm not sure about that. And I know I have this to be the one that we play and finish, but I'm also like, is this anywhere remotely entertaining? Whoa! Entertaining for you guys. God, dude, get off me. This girl. Oh, literally, just a girl. Oh my god, there's so many things over here. Yeah, you're so mad at me. Get off me. Don't touch me. Whoa, what are you? The fat troll sits squarely in the middle of the bridge, busy scratching an itch on his back with a fallen tree. His unmatched girth blocks the path forward. Out of the way, you big galoot. He shifts his mass and releases a loud fart as you attempt to circumvent him. Oof, fine. Keep your bridge. I'll come back when the vapors have dissipated. That's so fucking stupid. That's so goofy, though. Okay. So we're slowly learning how to make more things. It just, oh my god, it's gonna take so long. Oh my goodness, guys. Like, I don't know if this is gonna, oh, fucking bitch. Like, I don't know if this is gonna be a stream-friendly game, like, for me personally, because it's a lot for me to try and think about, while also, like, trying to be even mildly entertaining to you guys. I'm not sure. I'm not saying no, but I'm also like, I don't know. You know? Oh yeah. Cool more. Make oh, the Eye of Newt. But yeah, I would definitely say that I think that this will be a fun game. I just don't know for me if it'll be a fun stream game, if that makes sense. So I might rethink some of what we play and do next. But yeah, I mean, I like what what I'm playing so far. Oh, the sick house. Hold on now. This heck house is full to the brim of festering a disease. Don't you know there's a deadly plague going around? A plague, you say? This is the first I've heard of it. Oh, it's terrible. It affects the young and old, the healthy and infirm alike. We're so swamped with patients, I can barely catch my breath. So what are you doing out here? Shouldn't you be inside tending to the ill? We've just got so many bodies piling up. Somebody has to bury them before they spread the sickness further. She drops her voice to a whisper, looking ashamed. It's gotten so crowded, I've even had to dump some in the swamp. That seems unethical. But don't worry, the leech is inside working her miracles on the other patients. They couldn't be in better hands. The leech. That's the doctor of this place. The best in the land. I don't dare think about how much worse it would be without her skills. I need to speak to her. I'm checking up on someone who came through here. Sorry, I cannot in good conscience allow a person of your, years to enter such an infectious space without proper inoculation. I don't know. But with all the patients, we're low on medicine, and I'm afraid I don't have any to spare. Bah, what's a simple booster shot made from anyway? There's plenty of medicinal ingredients right here in the swamp. I'll go get them myself. Well, it's a pretty basic prescription. If you bring me the components, I'll be able to mix and administer it. Then you can go inside. I'll need 3 milligrams of bug ichor extract, 5 grams of toxic thistle powder, and some lazy grass to numb the pain. I ain't got any of this shit. Okay. What if I sneak it anyways? Okay. 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 I wonder how I get Oop, I didn't mean to grab that. Yeah. I don't know where we get the other thing from. Interesting. What are you? Interesting. I feel like we'll eventually have to do something here, yeah. Okay, that was a dead, that was that. Oh. It's a totem. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go back this way. Yeah, we were here with her. I think that the swamp I'm a little overwhelmed with. So we might have to come back for that. Because that's for the leech. Investigate the basin by the forest lake. Okay, it's not that I investigated that. Did I not? I didn't. Pushing aside thrushes and cattails, you find a strangely carved pedestal. It might be mistaken for a bird bath if you didn't know any better. As you run your fingers around the edge of the bowl, the remaining pixie dust on your hand flakes off, as if drawn in by an invisible force. Crude pictographs appear on the surface of the basin. They depict a coiled snake presiding in the center of some kind of festival. Directions on how to reveal the bridge are carved on the outside. You see symbols resembling fey dust, dancing fireflies, and bird feathers. Ooh, we just need one more bird feather. Okay. Oh, which easy peasy if we just womp. Okay. So we already had this one pretty much. Okay, so we got the fairy dust. You shake out the fine dust in the bowl, and it settles evenly into the inside surface. Directions on how to reveal the bridge are carved, blah blah blah. Fireflies. Each of the fireflies align upon the edge of the bowl, steeping delicately until they are evenly spaced. Feathers. Placed into the basin, the feathers arrange themselves into perfect triangular symmetry. The basin begins to glow a soft yellow as the fireflies rise from the muck within. They begin to dance up and down, drawing circles high above the bowl. Glitter rains down gently, shimmering as it catches rays of sunlight. Slowly, the particles trace the form of a bridge, leading from the edge of the water to the center of the lake. You tentatively test the strength of the spectral walkway and find that it is as strong as if it were made of solid stone. What if I just don't kidding? Oh, portal! Whoa. Oh my god, look at this goofy ass little snake. He's got 1,000 yard stare. Interesting, there's a strong man. Oh yeah, it's very nice. I think this is the bar. Snake would like me. Okay, is the snake in here? Yep. Hello. Draped in glittering jewelry, the serpent stares intently into a crystal ball as you approach. Welcome, my dear, welcome. I say that you would come here in search of answers. Pah, I just came here in search of a bard. Not some outsider, right? With the lute. The minstrel? Yes, is working off a debt to me. All those folks out there seem a touch a deal. What did you do to them? Or add blood? I don't know. They're all humble folks looking for something just as you are. I am here to provide them with my services in exchange for a bit of work. So what are you? Some sort of carnival wizard. You're making quite the racket in my forest. A wizard? No, no, no. I am a seer, a scryer of the hidden mists, a fortune teller of fortunes, and keeper of secrets. Fancy titles you've given yourself. Sounds like you're nothing but a used cart salesman peddling your wares to the gullible. A skeptic? Step closer and let the crystal ball reveal its mysteries. The snake's voice drops low and seems to fill the tent with a heavy weight. I'm a helper of sorts, an unraveler of knots. I make the forgotten remembered. You feel the scaly touch of slithering coils wind around you, but you are powerless to move. And you have forgotten much. The snake's eyes swirl in a pattern you've never seen. Imperceptible colors collapse into themselves and fracture into kaleidoscopes, mosaics against the canvas wall. A voice speaks from far away. It takes you a moment to realize that it's your own. I have forgotten so much. Let me help you find your answers. The serpent coils slowly, squeeze the consciousness out of you. With a desperate push of willpower, you blink away from the snake's hypnotic gaze. Wait, get off me, you worm! You wriggle your body like a sack of loose twigs. Despite your protesting bones, you manage to squirm free and tumble backwards out of the tent. Interesting. When your eyes open, you find yourself back outside the snake's tent. You pick yourself up from the ground and dust off your shoulders. I guess that sly serpent has some kind of tricks up his sleeve. I'd better come up with a plan for the next time I go in there. The festival patrons seem confused after your tussle with the snake, as if the spell over them was momentarily shaken. The crowd disperse as they fumble about in the haze. Now's my chance to get in a word with a bard. Maybe I can get him out of this mess. Strumming his lute, the strapping young man, with a faraway look in his eyes, is it wistfulness, nostalgia, or even hypnosis? Wander I may, but never away from she I call my lover. To my chagrin, I stumble in and met the gaze of another. Curious I started, I was not prepared, and this was my mistake. A blinding gaze, now I live my days in the service of the snake. Cry not for me, for there is she that might still see me saved. My spirits they lift, as she holds a gift from before I was enslaved. A mirror, but shattered, as pieces have scattered. If mended, we may be set free. Down the wishing well spring to the swamp's moonlight ring, and hiding within the pixie tree. What's all this about a broken mirror? You gave it to that weeping maiden. Speak plainly, you warbling fool. No matter what you do, the poor musician barely seems to realize you're there. He just keeps strumming his lute and humming his mournful tune. Maybe that lovesick miss will know what he's on about. Very stereotypically dressed in all the trappings. People associate with magic. Isn't that just compensating or something? Here. Honestly, I might pause for tonight just because I am a little tired. We'll check in on the maiden quick, but you any news about my dear sweet love? I found him at the carnival, but he's been mesmerized by the snake. Unless I can break the spell, no one in that carnival can leave. The snake? Say it isn't so. I've heard how he grants wishes, but only for a terrible price. Why would my love be so desperate as to consort with that charlatan? I haven't a clue, but he's stuck deep. The only thing I managed to get out of him was something about a mirror. Do you know anything about that? A mirror? Oh yes, it was the first gift he ever gave me. From inside her bodice, she produces a small cracked hand mirror. But one night, it slid from my balcony and shattered on the cobblestones. I tried to piece it back together, but I could never find the last 3 shards. His song mentioned something about a wishing well, a moonlit swamp, and a pixie tree. Keep that mirror close. I'll seek out the missing shards and return them to you. Oh, thank you. I should very much love to see it whole once again. Okay. Yeah, I do think... Ooh, cheap followers. Say less, homie. Like, please. I would love to hear more. I would love it. Okay, so I think that I can... But how do I save? Oh no, does it autosave? How do I save? How do I save? You guys, how do I save? How do I save in this game? Ah! Hopefully it autosaves. Sorry, this pixie made me nervous. Let me see. Oh. I hear some say yes, some say no. But that it automatically saves at the end of each day. Talking to characters and interacting with objects will trigger a save. Hopefully. We'll find out. We'll find out later. Because that's all I got. Oh, I want to see the loading game. The leech. 854. Okay, so it should theoretically have saved for us. I am going to find somebody for us to raid into. Yeah, thank you guys for being here with me. Again, I'm not 100% sure if this is something... Whoa, I turned that way up, sorry. If this is something that I want to continue on stream or not, just because I feel like it's a weird game to try and stream, because there's so many like moving components to it that you have to like keep track of. So yeah, I'm not sure on that. I will mull it over like the next couple days before I release next month's things, the things we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna first peek and see if we have... Oh, we do. We're gonna go pop into Potato because Potato is playing Witchy Business. And I think that'll be fun. We're gonna go in from one witchy game to another witchy game. But if you guys don't mind copying and pasting the raid message, I would greatly appreciate that. But yeah, we're gonna go show Potato some love. We're gonna go say hi to our wonderful the Potato Jazz. And yeah, I will see you guys. Woo! I will see you guys for sure on Sunday around like 12 p.m. Central Standard Time for fun, cozy community vibes. And you know, if people are like, you know, this isn't actually what I want, I'll figure something out for Sunday. But I appreciate each and every one of you so very much, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. And we will talk to you. We'll talk to you later. Goodbye.